These are some things I used to stress about back home, but after living in Korea, I pretty quickly stopped caring. If my tummy was hurting and I had to go, I had to go. Okay, so for starters, our first one, small apartments or just small spaces in general. Korea is not the biggest country. It's not the size of America. Apartments are pretty tight from what I'm seeing. So my apartment specifically is kind of like one, not tiny square, but let's say like a medium sized square. I don't know exactly the dimensions, but it's just a square. And then my bathroom is behind the wall that splits the bathroom and the kitchen. So literally the whole bedroom has just the bed in it. You can't really fit a couch unless you had like maybe a one seater against the wall next to the bed. So you kind of adapt to just having smaller spaces now. And it's not terrible. It's kind of, you get used to it, so you kind of don't care anymore. At first you're kind of like, oh, this is small. You see the bathrooms, you're like, oh, this is tiny. Then eventually you're just kind of like, I mean, this is my space. What can I do in it? It's mine. And you also realize that you don't really need that much stuff anymore. Like all the things that you probably would have had at home, you don't need it here. You kind of manage your space better. Another one would be the rain. The rain isn't something that bothers you once you're here for a while. You're kind of like, oh, I can just manage and do whatever I need to do for the day. If I need to go to the store, I'll go to the store. Maybe I'll take myself to the mall, go from the subway right to the mall, whatever you want to do. You kind of get used to the fact that it's going to rain. You figure it out. The rain is something you seriously get used to. The next one would be filming in public. At first, you would think that you're thinking that, oh, this is so terrifying. Like, oh, I don't want to like have to pick up my phone and have to record while I'm walking, or pick up my camera and record while I'm walking. But really, no one cares. So why should you? Eventually, you come to a realization that who cares? It really doesn't matter. If you want to do something, like, for example, I wanted to start posting on YouTube more. You pick up your camera and do what you want to do. If you're doing it while you're on a walk, just do it while you're on a walk. Know the time and know your place when to do it. You know, like for most of the things in life, it goes the exact same way. So it's whatever. Another one was doing things alone. Now, doing things alone is something you have to get used to. At first, I thought like, oh, I wouldn't like doing things alone. But since coming here, since traveling and seeing other parts of the world, I kind of stopped caring. Like, if you want to go to a cafe by yourself, you can do that. No one's going to care. You know what? You're going to see tons of other people doing it alone too. It's really not a big deal. I know at first, before coming here as an exchange student, I was thinking, oh, am I going to hate it? Like being alone here? Like I don't have my friends with me. I don't have my family with me. And I was watching so many videos of people saying, oh, like, I'm so alone here. I'm so lonely. They're saying so many things about, like, not enjoying their experience here. But I kind of learned while being here, doing things alone means you can run on your own time. If you want to do anything, you can do it. If you travel with friends or you go do things with friends all the time and you want to go home and your friends don't, you're both just looking at each other like, oh, what are we going to do? Do things on your own. It's not going to hurt. Yes, it is fun to do things with friends. It's fun to get out and hang out and experience things with a friend because you have someone to talk to. You have that commentary right beside you. But it's not bad when you're able to handle all that on your own. If you go somewhere and your friends are all planning to, like, once you arrive in a certain country, oh, let's make sure we do this, we do that. We got to make sure as soon as we wake up, actually, we're not even going to sleep when we get there. We're just going to head out and go do some touristy things. I like to lay down. If I don't want to go out, let me lay down. And I like to travel and be able to have my little resting period, then go out and about and do things when I want. And some friends, maybe some family don't, that's not how they function. They want to get things done. They're they run differently than you. Being able to do it on your own makes you feel so much better. You're like, oh, I can run on my own time. Having your own timing is the best thing when you live abroad or when you're going abroad for any reason. Like, you can go to restaurants and eat on your own. This one just came to me. Missing out on things. When you first travel to a new country or to a new place, you want to do and you want to experience so many different things than what you would normally do in your home. You have almost like that pressure that you need to get out, you need to do this, you need to do that, you gotta get out there. And you think that it needs to be a constant thing. Then you kind of realize that you can have a realistic life where you're doing things like as you would normally do anywhere else. In your own country, your own city, in your own town, do you explore everything? No, you don't need to. Just live your life, do your thing. Like, if there's a day where you make it a thing to, oh, go do this, then go do it. You know what I mean? And last but not least, it's the bathrooms. You know how tons of people are bathroom shy? They're like, oh, I can't go to the bathroom at the subway. Like, that's so, I can't do that. It's so gross. It's disgusting. Like, how am I supposed to use the bathroom out there? Like, I have to be in my own home. I didn't have like a super big issue with that, but once I got here, if my tummy was hurting and I had to go, I had to go. I would not hold back. Like, I'm not gonna walk around with a cramping belly because I'm trying to hold in whatever I'm holding in. I can't do that. It's not fun. How can you function like that? I learned just go when you need to go. Like, that bathroom shyness people have, or maybe I had at some point, I had to stop caring. It became, I think me traveling here made me get comfortable with having to use the bathroom, like in emergency situations, even at school. Like, okay, I don't have to wait until I get back into the dorm or the apartment to use the bathroom. I'm gonna go where I need to go. Hopefully no one else is in there hearing the aftermath of whatever I had earlier. But, like, that's just what it is. You kind of learn how to manage that and figure it out. Like, if worse comes to worse, you can use that public bathroom. Living here forces you to kind of let go of a lot of that unnecessary stress, and at some point nobody cares. You realize that nobody cares as much as you think they do, and since that is an actual thing, you also can just stop caring. That's something that it hit me pretty early on after traveling and being here. And I'm pretty sure once you're in the same position as I was in, or you have the chance to go travel and do something else, you're gonna realize, oh, I really can just do a whole bunch of things on my own and I don't have to care. Or there's tons of things I really don't need to care about and stop stressing about, because I'm just putting more of that worry on me. Your life just gets way easier when you just let all of that go. And you really don't need to keep trying to do everything perfectly. Nobody's perfect. You just gotta move on. Like, if you really need to use the bathroom, use the bathroom. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope to see you next time, and I hope you enjoyed. See ya!